Okay, hi, I'm Jen. I live locally in a place called Lymm, which is about 7 or 8 miles away from here, and I've been coming to Pickmere Lake for about 8 years for a swim. Usually not super early in the morning, but typically kind of around about this time in the morning, 7 or 8 o'clock, sometimes on a sunny day in the afternoons. Why do I swim here? What is it about being in nature and the open water that is so important to me? I think it's about your soul. It's about the fact that I am nature. It's about that I want to be immersed in the water and with birds and with the plants and at one with what is going on here. I don't want to be separate to it. I'm not separate to it. And it's really important for my well-being, mental and physical well-being, that I am able to access green spaces. I'm very fortunate to have a garden, but not everybody is as lucky as me. And blue spaces are being completely shut down to people all over the country. I don't know what the stats are, but I think it's over 90% of our blue spaces are shut off and you're simply not allowed to get to them, or you can't get to them. And that's why places like Pickmere Lake are just so very, very important to a whole range of people, whether that be children feeding ducks or swimmers like me or people training for more serious events. I always come with one person because I try and make sure that I am safe. So I have swum on my own, but always with somebody to spot me from the shore. And now that you can buy these tow floats, I always carry one of those so that other water users can see me. But it tends to be just me and my friend Kerry, who's over there. We come down together, we bring a coffee. We're here for, I think we can do it in about an hour and a half. Home to here, swim, coffee, unwind, reset, back home again, back into family life, back to work. Like Cheshire's Meres have all been shut off to the public. There are paid for swim locations. They're all further away than this one. There is a paid for swim location here, but what they do there is not what I do. What I do is relax in the water and immerse myself in nature and have a swim. Yeah, it's physical activity, but it's not just about that. I'm not here to train for an event. I'm here to be me, and that's a very different thing. It's the closest place for me to swim. But actually, when you look at where there is to swim around here, there are hardly any places. And one of the problems that you have at Pickmere is that it's a precious and rare resource. And if we had more opening up of more waterways, then we wouldn't have the pinch that we get here in the summer when everybody comes here because they want to do what I do. And it's a human right to be able to access the outdoors. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay for people to be shut away from it. And I'm lucky because I have a garden and I live in a semi-rural location and I can get here regularly. But I'm going to get pooed on by a duck.
You talked me into it.
No, but not everyone is as fortunate as that. Not everyone is as fortunate as that. And there are swathes of people who have no access to the outdoors. And how can you possibly learn to care for it and love it in the way that I do if you've never even been allowed in it? Like, you can't. If the only experience of green space that you have is a patch of municipal grass with a tree in a cage, like, how could you possibly know what to do when you come here? Like, closing it off is not the answer. It's not the answer. And it's not to say that some of the behaviour that you get in the outdoors, that particularly that we've seen during lockdown, is acceptable, because it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not nice for the people. It's not okay for the landscape. But there's a reason why people behave like that, and it's because they don't know, because they've been excluded, and that's not okay.